the first thing people notice about you is your smile, and that is why teeth health is so important. Hi, this is Amrita. I'm discussing basics Ayurveda for everyone, and in today's episode 5 of Dinacharya, let's talk about how to get brighter, stronger teeth and gums. Right? So अगर बचपन से अच्छी आदतें हो, our mom dad used to say that please brush your teeth before eating anything, please do a rinse, कुल्ला करो कुछ खाने के बाद, and please brush before sleeping. So if we have done those, अगर बचपन से वो habits रही है तो आपकी थोड़ी life sorted है. But अगर वो आदतें छूट गई है या हमने मम्मी पापा की सुनी नहीं है तो थोड़ा सा टीथ रिलेटेड इश्यूज हो सकते हैं. सो इसीलिए लेट्स स्टार्ट टेकिंग केयर ऑफ अस नाउ, बिकॉज जब जागो तब सवेरा, राइट? सो क्या क्या कर सकते हैं? सबसे पहले तो हमें ध्यान देना है कि हम बहुत ज़्यादा स्वीट चीज़ें जो खाते हैं या कुछ जो अब्रेसिव चीज़ें होती है वो हमें ध्यान देनी है कि वी ऑलवेज नीड टू मेक श्योर दैट वी हैव क्लेंस आवर माउथ आफ्टर दैट. सो एनी टाइम यू ईट एनीथिंग or drink anything, especially if you're drinking cold drinks and juices and colas and all, then always make sure that you've rinsed your mouth, yeah, so that sugar built up and anything that is not remaining in your crevices of your teeth, and it's not causing our enamel to corrode. So it's very, very important. Okay, so that we can start doing. What else can you do? Of course, brushing your teeth every single day. Now Ayurveda mein, of course, we don't have toothpaste and brushing ka concept. What we have concept of is of Datun. Datun जो होती है, basically Datun means like a bark or like a little twigs of a tree, not bark, twigs. So ideally हमारी जो twigs होती है वो कितनी thick होनी चाहिए? It's about the thickness of our little finger is a good thickness to use your Datun. And ideally how long it should be, what Ayurveda says is that it should be about 12 angulam. Angula is basically, so itna jo length hota hai, this much is 1 angula. So our middle finger is about 5 angula. So about 5 and 12. So about this much should be our neem datun. So neem datun, as in most commonly we use neem datun. There are also other neem, babul, people, a lot of people use different datuns. But neem is of course the most well available and well used. And neem, because of its bitter property, it cleanses your mouth really well. It has antimicrobial properties, so of course even better. And plus it also helps us in the case of bad breath, and in the case of if you have anorexia, like if you have aversion to food, so it will also help you get your better taste buds, refine the taste buds, right? So that is why neem is very, very good for us. I've been using neem datun. So what I do is, you at the end you start chewing it, and once you chew it, it starts becoming softer, and of course there'll be a lot of like that bitter juices coming out. Initially you might feel like, मैं खुद के साथ ऐसा क्यों कर रही हूँ? Why can't I just like brush? But it is so good for us that all that bitter juice is gonna cleanse your mouth so well. So once you do this, so all the juices you can keep spitting it out. Okay, you don't have to take it inside. Okay, and then once you're done, so you can also use it as like a slightly brush and all. And so datun is something that I've been using, but I'm not completely switched to datun. I do use datun. I use manjan as well, and manjan is something that I've not used any of the commercial ones. I have used manjan which is homemade, so I'll share the recipe with you. And I've used a manjan bought from this girl, I am forgetting her name, but her brand is called Raw Beauty Wellness, and she has this tooth powder which is called Chamkila, and it has long, and it has rock salt, and it has charcoal, and a lot of amazing things, a lot of different herbs which are which are really good for like you can genuinely feel that your mouth is getting cleansed, your teeth is getting much whiter, and also there's no bad breath. So I really love her tooth powder as well. I'll link you to her in the caption and in the stories. Plus of course I use toothpaste as well on a regular basis earlier, and I realized I hated toothpaste. As a kid I was like, क्यों करना है, like, and I used to find ways to not do it, which is why my teeth health was really messed up as a kid. But अब तो करना ही पड़ता है, बिकॉज खुद का ध्यान देना तो बहुत ज़रूरी है. सो इसलिए आई यूज टूथपेस्ट नाउ, एंड बट आई रियलाइज आई डू नॉट लाइक एनी टूथपेस्ट विच इज मिंटी, सो आई स्टे अवे फ्रॉम दैट. बट आई यूज टूथपेस्ट विच इज like, so I switched to miswak at some point of time. Now I find miswak also slightly sweeter for my liking, so I use Vico Vajradanti, Vico Paja, Vico Paste, Jadi Butiyo Se Bana Support Swadesi. Sorry, I had to sing this. I love Indian jingles, like these ads. इतने कैची होते थे ना, so I always have to sing it. So I use a bamboo toothbrush because I think our responsibility, if you are on, if we are on this earth, we have to take care of this. So if we can make this one little switch, which I did this about 4-5 years back. So made one little switch, which is switching from a plastic toothbrush to a bamboo toothbrush with natural bristles. Not only is going to be good for your own oral health, but also for Mother Earth. So I started using bamboo toothbrush. So that's what I do. Now you know what is the right way of brushing your teeth. If you're doing this I say horizontally or aggressively, not cool, bro. If you're doing it in 30 seconds and done with it, not okay. What you have to do is, you have to do it also a little gently, and circular motions is what you're gonna go into, okay? Circular motions, and slightly, you're also like moving like this as well, going up as well, on your molars really well, also on your inside of your teeth, this side and this side as well. That can help you much better, and at least do it for 1 to 2 minutes. तभी तो कुछ साफ होगा, लगेगा कि कुछ किया है, So take care, make sure that you're brushing your teeth really well. So after you're done with your brushing your teeth, and you're also making sure that you're doing other practices like tongue scraping and oil pulling. Now I know a lot of people will ask that मैं कब करूँ, मैं पहले brush करूँ, मैं पहले oil pulling करूँ, या मैं tongue scraping करूँ. Again, follow the schedule, follow the sequence what suits you. I personally prefer cleaning my tongue first, that I can drink water and all, and then I sit and brush my teeth, and I do oil pulling after my brushing, because I don't mind the oily mouthful taste. But if you don't like that oily taste, then you can always brush your teeth later. Totally up to you. Bas kar lo. That is important, okay? Now, other than that, I want to talk about what are the other natural ways of taking care of your teeth health. So to give you a little perspective of a physiological way, this is a part of my theory in my advanced Ayurveda workshop, when I talk about that there are different 7 tissues. They're called dhatus in our body. So cells make tissues make organs make organ systems, right? Organ systems all makes up a body. So tissues in Ayurveda, there are 7 tissues. One of the tissues called bone tissue, asthi dhatu. तो अस्थि धातु जब बनता है हमारी बॉडी में, उसका बाय प्रोडक्ट होता है टीथ एंड हेयर एंड नेल्स. सो जो टीथ है वो अगर इस लॉजिक से जाए, तो इफ योर बोन हेल्थ इज स्ट्रॉन्गर, योर टीथ विल बी ऑल्सो स्ट्रॉन्गर. सो एनीथिंग दैट यू नो इज गुड फॉर योर बोन्स, लाइक योर कैल्शियम रिच फूड एंड ऑल, इट विल ऑल्सो बी गुड फॉर योर teeth. So what is where do you get your good calcium from? You get it amazingly in your dairy, you get it in sesame seeds, til, and plus one grain which is I think so underrated that we must use on a regular basis is ragi. Nachni has such good source of calcium, so that you can also incorporate in your daily life, which will make sure of your bone health, asthi dhatu, and eventually your teeth health as well. And there are also other ways to take care of your teeth, which is using different natural spices and herbs. So 2 herbs or 2 spices that are in our Indian kitchen available easily, which is also good for your oral health, is 1, cardamom, elaichi. Elaichi takes care of your bad breath. So we'll never have to use a spray before kissing anyone. You really will have really nicer breath. So what you do is just keep your little elaichi in your mouth, and keep just sucking onto the juices of it, and that will ensure your really good breath as well. Second second spice that I really like is long, clove. Clove jo hoti hai, clove is specifically if you look at the shape of the clove, that 4 little sockets that are holding that clove ka thing. It is exactly like the way our teeth is made. वो जैसे कहते हैं ना, almonds are shaped like our eyes, walnut is shaped like our brain. So they're good for that organ, which is why clove is good for our teeth. So keeping a clove in your mouth will always make sure of your no bad breath. It ensures no plaque will be formed. It will also ensure that if you have any kind of toothache, it will instantly relieve it. So लौंग का तेल भी लगाते हैं जब जहाँ पे दांत का दर्द हो, या लौंग मुंह में रखने से you will feel much benefit. Another thing which helps in दांत का दर्द, and दांत का दर्द ना, oh my god, it's a bitch, it's so painful. Apparently I had read it somewhere that it is second most intense pain in life. Of course, after labor pains. That is, कंपेयर नहीं कर सकते किसी चीज़ को उससे. सो दांत का दर्द के लिए एक और चीज़ जो मदद करती है वो है गुआवा के पत्ते. एंड बिकॉज वी हैड अ गुआवा ट्री, जाम का पेड़ हमारे घर में, तो और दांत की तो बड़ी प्रॉब्लम होती थी मुझे भी, मम्मी को भी. सो हम लोग उसके पानी को उसको उबालते थे, पत्तों को, गुआवा लीव्स, एंड देन यूज टू रिंस दैट, डू अ कुल्ला विद दैट थिंग. ऑल्सो चूइंग ऑन गुआवा लीव्स ऑल्सो यूज टू इंश्योर दैट टीथ हेल्थ वाज मच स्ट्रॉन्गर. सो काफी ध्यान दिया है। अच्छा मेरे साथ तो बहुत ही हिट हुई थी, मतलब बचपन में वो स्कूल की छुट्टी, ऐसे सुबह सुबह पता चला कि स्कूल की छुट्टी है, तैयार वैयार होने की बात पता चलता है तो बड़ा एक्साइटमेंट होता था। तो आई केम रनिंग ऐसे मम्मी के पास की, अरे मम्मी आज छुट्टी है, एंड देन आई फेल ऐसे धड़ा and I broke my teeth. So of course you can't see it closely, but I have a little triangle जिसपे कैप लगी हुई है, so ऐसे क्यूट सा लगता था। बट जब बड़ी हो रही थी तो मम्मी को लगा कि यार वैनिटी भी इंपॉर्टेंट है, लड़की है अच्छी दिखनी चाहिए, तो वो कैप लगवा दी थी। एंड तब मैं जब डेंटिस्ट के पास गई तो मुझे पता चला कि ये जो नीचे वाला ये दांत है जो येलो दिख रहा है ये डेड है। I'm like, what? दांत भी dead होता है? That's when I found out कि yes, there are all these nerve endings. So technically your teeth is like alive. It's like living thing. So and which is why you feel all this sensitivity also ना कि कुछ खा लिया तो एकदम से दर्द सा होता है। So ये जब मैं तब गिरी थी 5-6 साल बाद पता चला कि ये dead हो गया और यहाँ पे एक छोटा सा cyst बना हुआ था। Apparently अगर ये deal नहीं होता, अगर नहीं spot होता तो it could have led to like tumor and shit also. So I was like, oh thank God. Dr. Naveen, who was also like my dentist, was my first crush in life. I was really small. I was like, this dentist is so good. He's so cute. So I was like, I used to be really excited to go to dentist. So anyways, that's my little theory, like my story. Anyway, what else can help us? I wanted to share about the tooth powder recipe. If you want to make your own tooth powder, what can you do? So you have to use these 4 things together, which is katha powder, neem powder, yashti madhu, which is mulethi, and long powder. अब मुझसे ये पूछो कि कहाँ available है, तो technically all Ayurvedic shops or very traditional kirana stores will have these herbs, which you will have to find in your city. Okay, so that you can mix and also add a little bit of powdered rock salt. अब ऐसा lot of modern dentists also, modern nutrition वाले like modern nutrition like dentists, they also feel that things, especially salt, which is so abrasive, it can again corrode your enamel, which is why use fine powdered rock salt for it, and then you can use that. So this tooth powder is very good for us because मंजन जो हम करते हैं, कुछ लोग ब्रश पे भी करते हैं, ब्रश गीला करके मंजन लगाते हैं, बट आइडियली हमें उंगली से करना चाहिए। और उंगली से हम अपने जब मसाज करते हैं गम्स को स्पेसिफिकली, क्योंकि ब्रश करना उस पर थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट हो जाता है, इट कैन बी रियली थोड़ा सा अब्रेसिव होता है, थोड़ा सा नुकसान पहुंचा सकता है गम्स को, और स्पेशली अगर आप हार्ड ब्रिसल टूथब्रश यूज करते हो तो। सो उंगली से जब हम गम्स को मसाज करते हैं तो ब्लड सर्कुलेशन भी वहां तक ज्यादा पहुंच रहा है, विच विल ऑल्सो ऑफ कोर्स हील इट, मेक इट स्ट्रॉन्गर। प्लस it is said that our gums are again connected to our intestine, entire like our tongue is also connected to all our internal organs. So doing all of this will also ensure that you're eventually helping your gut health and digestive health. So do manjan as much as you can do. I'm not like forcing you to अजय रोज अब ये सब छोड़ो, यही करो, whatever you can do as many times, please go ahead and do it. Okay, now a lot of people are anti-toothpaste. Why are people anti-toothpaste? Like people who believe in all natural living and all. So apparently toothpaste has something called SLS, which is sodium lauryl sulfate, which they say was, it was used for like more of in your soap powders and surf powders and all, because it used to cause that jhaag wala thing, and we don't really need it for us. Like toothpaste बस ये झाग वाग create करते, literally doesn't do anything. So SLS apparently has a little long-term harmful effects on us, which is why people are switching to more natural toothpaste, parabens free, SLS free, and also fluoride free. Technically modern science will believe that fluoride is really good for our oral health, which is why you'll find everywhere those texts, that which is why toothpaste में fluoride डाला जाता है, fluoridated water कुछ countries में होता है, but for it's believed, and people who believe in holistic science, spiritual science, they believe that fluorides apparently they affect your pineal gland, and pineal gland is connected to your, basically in the Ayurveda science, it is connected to your third eye chakra, Agya chakra, and Agya chakra is basically responsible for your intuitive living, your decision making, and which path to take, where to go. So usage of such chemicals apparently in long term affects your intuition power, which is why a lot of people want to go to SLS, parabens, fluoride free, all of these chemical free toothpaste and tooth powders. So yeah, this is what all I wanted to share about your oral health. So just to sum it up, we're going to make sure that we are not aggressively cleaning our teeth. We're going to make sure that we can switch to a bamboo toothbrush. We're going to make sure that we start using, trying out at least Datuns once in a while. We can also start making sure using spices like long and cardamom and mulethi. All of these are good for us. Mulethi gargle is also will clean your mouth really well. Even Triphala gargle, especially if you have a very sticky, very like slimy sa saliva, use a Triphala gargle. It will cleanse your mouth really well. And plus, we'll make sure that we will clean our brush, we will clean our teeth before going to sleep so that there is no bacterial buildup. Okay. So, yeah, I hope this was helpful. And if you like this video, please share it with everybody else. And thank you so much for watching. I'll be coming back tomorrow with another episode of Dinacharya, Basics Ayurveda for everyone. And please share how do you take care of your teeth health. All right. Bye.